Years after the Fisher job, Dom Cobb lives quietly with his children. Though free from charges, he remains haunted by Mel's memory. Dreams bleed into reality more often, unsettling him. A mysterious organization contacts him with a new offer. This time, it's not about theft, but about saving reality itself. Strange disturbances appear worldwide, shared dreams happening spontaneously. Governments fear the dream technology has gone rogue. Dreamers lose track of reality, unable to wake. Cobb learns someone has weaponized the dream machine. The line between real and dream worlds begins to fracture. Arthur finds Cobb, urging him to take one final job. He introduces a young dream engineer named Layla, a genius architect. She has discovered nested instability, dreams collapsing unpredictably. Together, they realize only Cobb's experience can solve this crisis. Cobb reluctantly agrees, pulled back into the dream world. The client is revealed, a secretive UN task force. They want Cobb's team to infiltrate the mind of a rogue scientist. This scientist has created a dream singularity, a looping construct that never ends. If left unchecked, it could trap millions in false realities. The mission: enter his subconscious and shut it down. The target, Dr. Kale, is a prodigy obsessed with immortality. His dream layers are labyrinths of cities that fold endlessly. He hides his consciousness deep inside multiple dream levels. Each layer defends itself with projections stronger than any before. To reach him, Cobb's team must risk uncharted dream depths. Cobb seeks out old allies, Ariadne, Eames, and Yusuf. Each has moved on, but all are drawn back by the challenge. Eames jokes that retirement is boring, while Ariadne fears the consequences. Yusuf builds new compounds for longer dream time. The band is back together, stronger but wary. Layla, the young recruit, designs surreal dreamscapes beyond Ariadne's imagination. Floating temples, upside-down oceans, and shifting deserts. But her ambition worries Cobb. Her worlds are unstable. Ariadne warns that too much complexity could collapse them all. Cobb sees in her the same brilliance and danger he once saw in Mal. The team dives into Dr. Kale's first dream layer. It resembles a futuristic metropolis powered by endless energy. Projections swarm instantly, attacking with unnatural coordination. Arthur fights them off with precision, but doubts linger. Kale clearly knows they're coming. Inside the dream, Layla makes secret contact with Kale's projections. She is tempted by his promise, eternal life in the dream. Her loyalty to Cobb begins to fracture. Eames notices her hesitation but keeps silent for now. The dream layers grow even more dangerous. The team descends into a desert with shifting pyramids. Every step rearranges the terrain, trapping them in endless corridors. Yusuf engineers an escape by altering gravity with dream physics. Cobb begins to hallucinate visions of Mal, confusing him. Kale's defenses exploit Cobb's deepest guilt. Ariadne discovers Kale has merged his subconscious with global dreamers. This is why reality itself is fracturing. If he is destroyed carelessly, thousands could die in their sleep. They must separate his mind without collapsing the dream field. The mission becomes infinitely more complicated. The team enters a snowy fortress built on Kale's memories. It guards his most vulnerable thoughts. Gunfire erupts as projections swarm the walls. Cobb fights through, but Mal's illusions distract him again. Ariadne saves him, reminding him of his children waiting. To reach Kale's core, they must descend into limbo once more. Cobb dreads returning, scarred by his past. Yet the team dives, entering a surreal ocean city. Time stretches, each minute feels like a year. Reality itself feels lost. They find Kale, not as a villain, but as a broken man. He created the dream singularity to escape death. His body in reality is failing, he seeks eternity here. Layla sympathizes, considering joining him. Cobb begs her not to repeat his mistakes with Mal. Cobb realizes destroying Kale means condemning him to oblivion. But sparing him risks the collapse of reality. Kale begs for release, torn between fear and peace. Cobb remembers letting go of Mal and makes his choice. He decides to free Cale by ending the singularity. As Cale dies in the dream, the singularity starts collapsing violently. Worlds fold in on themselves, oceans rising, cities shattering. The team scrambles to escape up the layers. Time dilates. Seconds in reality mean hours in dream collapse. They race against annihilation. Layla turns on the team, trying to preserve Cale's singularity. She traps Cobb in an illusion of Mal and his children. Cobb almost succumbs, tempted to stay forever. But Ariadne breaks through, reminding him of reality. Cobb finally chooses to let go, for good. The team fights their way back up through collapsing layers. Arthur and Eames hold off projections with explosive ingenuity. Yusuf engineers a risky chemical, kick, to jolt them awake. One by one they rise, but Cobb lingers behind. Will he make it back? Cobb wakes in reality, gasping for breath. The singularity has collapsed, and the world stabilizes. But Layla is gone, lost in the dream forever. Cobb embraces his children, truly present for the first time. The team disbands, their mission complete. In the last scene, Cobb places his spinning top on the table. It wobbles, but before we see the result, the screen cuts to black. Did he truly escape the dream? Or is he still trapped? The ambiguity remains, leaving audiences debating once more. Title card: Inception Part 2.